Welcome to the beautiful town of St Andrews, one of my favourite places no doubt in Scotland. This might be the best ending ever on the channel. Iconic, historic, you'll have to watch till the end. You cannot beat this, honestly. Let me show you around. It's a beautiful day, a wee bit windy, but not as hot as Turkey, that's for sure, but pretty nice. Let me show you where I am, we'll take a wee wander. It's a lovely town, St Andrews. I know I've got some viewers who stay here, so hello to all the viewers from St Andrews. It's the bus station here, okay? Train station, not here. Surprisingly, such a stunning place that St Andrews is so popular. No train station. You get the train to Lookers and then a connecting bus, or you can just get the bus straight here really, as well. And I drove from just outside Glasgow today, and it took about an hour and 50 minutes. I did have some issues with the car. I nearly never made it here. I might not make it back. We'll wait and see. But yeah, it's about 30 miles outside Edinburgh. If you're thinking of coming to Scotland and you're a golf fan, this is the home of golf. It's the best place to come, 100%. If you're coming here during the Open Golf Championship, it is amazing. It's absolutely buzzing. All the pubs are jam-packed. Everybody's here watching the golf. I came through last time and I didn't even have a ticket for the golf, but you can see some of it down at the 18th, very briefly, and you can just soak up the atmosphere even if you don't get a ticket. But I do suggest getting a ticket if you can. Molly Malone's, very good student bar. This is a student town. We're going to pass the student union actually up here. Some beautiful buildings in here as well. We've got the cathedral, we've got the University of St Andrews, which I think is the oldest university in Scotland and the third oldest in the world, I believe, as well. So yeah, it's just a place full of history, steeped in history. Some great wee bars as well and restaurants. We've also got the beach down there, as the boys just finished the golf there. I wonder if they're playing the old course. So that's Molly Malone's. I was in there when the Open was on the last time. It's fantastic. As you can imagine, hotels round here are not on the cheap side. We might pass one of my favourite places near the end of this video as well, where I have stayed before as well. Got a wee pop-up Thai place as well. There's a night market going on at the Student Union just across here in the part of the university, and I'm actually in with the students today because I'm helping my daughter at a wee pop-up, and it's a really good atmosphere in there as well. But it's a lovely, lovely place, St Andrews. It's a memorial hall. So the student unions over here, they've got a wee cafe, they've got the St Andrews University shop as well. I need to check when St Andrews University was founded. I think it was the 1700s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Now here is a wee bit of information for anybody who's into photography. This building here, it's a career centre now, but they've got a wee plaque here to Thomas Roger, 1833 to 1883, so he died pretty young, 50. Back then that probably wasn't that young. First professional photographer in St Andrews. He was taught the calotype process by Dr. John Adamson. There we go. All the photographers will know who that is. Everybody else have never heard of him, Kevin. Here's a wee cafe over here. It's a Rector's Cafe. I need to check when it's open because I might need to get some food. Now, unlike other cities like Glasgow and Edinburgh, St Andrews is not a complete rip-off for parking. To park here, it's £1.10 an hour, maximum 2 hours. It's like £2.20 for 2 hours, which is reasonable for really kind of town parking, isn't it? It's not too bad. That's the Rector's Cafe in there. Student Union is just round the corner, and we've got the night market. There might be a live band on here later on tonight, which obviously I'll enjoy, but I might be busy working, so I might not see them. We've got a couple of wee pop-ups up here. I'll show you this. We've got a guy came from Edinburgh doing fine ice cream, which looks fantastic. He's got his wee pop-up stand here, and on the right hand side we've got a pop-up doing pizzas, and then at the very end we've got Stag Bites. I think they're doing some vegan stuff. They're doing smoked salmon stuff and some sort of pork stuff as well. Student Union, I think just round there. The bar, just through there. Oh look, got this set up for the music later on maybe, don't know. Student Union's a good wee vibe in there as well. Yeah, lovely place, pints o'clock, look at this. Any main meal, good news is you get a free pint. The bad news is, it's Carlin. Can't complain, but Carlin or a Coke, okay. The food's pretty reasonable in there. I was looking at the menu. A burger was like £6, soup of the day was £3.70. You'll find student unions are kind of subsidised, or not that expensive. And there's some really, really nice bars and restaurants in this town. There's a wee bar, there's a Ceilidh on a Friday and a Saturday as well. I'd really recommend it. If you're coming to Scotland, I think if you're a golf fan, this is an absolute must. It's the home of golf, where golf began really. And if you're just really a fan of nice places, to be honest with you, some really nice bars and restaurants down here. This in Edinburgh, I'd say the kind of prettiest places, I'd say, in Scotland. Just my own opinion. Quieter vibes here. There is some nightlife because there's students. Obviously there's some nightclubs open to 2, 3 in the morning, especially during term time. So if you come here in the summer, it'll be a bit quieter without the students. But there's just some lovely cafes. There's a few tourist shops, as you can imagine as well. St Mary's Place here. We've got a wee taste of Scotland talking about the tourist shops here. But it's always got a good buzz about it, St Andrews. Especially on a nice night like this as well now. We might go right down here, we might go straight on. We'll come back here in a wee second. We'll tell you more information about St Andrews. Thanks if you watch the Turkey videos, I really appreciate it. Just a quick trip. One day you're in Turkey, next day you're back in St Andrews, but glad to be back in Scotland, to be honest. Okay, if you're from St Andrews, you're going to know these places. This is the place I was talking about earlier on with the Ceilidh. It's now almost sunset in St Andrews, how nice, eh? Mitchell and Co, and as there, Forgan's, it's lovely in there. So they've got a wee Ceilidh on there, I think, at the weekends. And as I said, they have got some tourist shops at Edinburgh and Mill, obviously shut down now. So it's just through there. It's pretty nice in there. And just got Waterstones I've noticed over there as well. So there's a wee mix of independent shops. There's a lot of golf shops here because obviously it's the most popular place in Scotland really for golf. And it's just a student vibe. Very, very nice wee town. Let's take a wee wander. I'm looking for some tea actually. A couple of wee pop-ups there, but I'm looking for something different. We'll wait and see where we end up. I've been following Google Maps to find a place and I've just noticed I've been going the wrong way for 3 minutes. So I've now added 6 minutes round trip to this video. But don't worry, I'll edit it out so you won't see all that. I promise you, the best ending ever on the channel. Cannot be beat. Can't be beat at all. There's a cool wee pub across here, wait till I show you. Established 1858. This is the Keys Bar. We've got some details here as well. Originally called the Stuart's Hotel. Renamed the Cross Keys in 1858, the Royal and Ancient Golf Club held their spring and autumn dinners and balls in the hotel. Members were piped from outside the pub down to the old course for the start of play. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's a nice wee pub inside as well. Been in there last time I was here. There's a few other pubs, bars and restaurants down this way, but since I've been walking the wrong way we're going to change direction. There's actually a really nice bar down the bottom there. Is it the Saint? I think it's called the Saint. I remember it from St Mum. There's a couple of really nice bars and restaurants around the corner. We'll come back one day to St Andrews, I'll show you them all again. We don't have time in this one. This place over here's bonkers, see what I've done there? It's called Bonkers. Right, let's continue. We'll go somewhere else. Look, we've got the oldest bar almost, 1858. And then we've got Subway across the road, so there's a bit of a contrast in St Andrews. But yeah, got nice vibes. Beautiful night here, really nice. Right, let's head to the best place ever. The Topping Booksellers, I think that's quite a famous bookshop in there. They're going to have lots of golf stuff in there. Annie Lennox, what a voice Annie Lennox had. Open late at night, looks. After 7 o'clock at night, that's still open. Open 9 till 8:30. When do you ever see a bookshop open till that time? But look, complimentary tea or coffee before you browse. So if you're in to buy a book, you get a wee free tea and coffee. How nice is it? Let's continue. Okay, we're now approaching North Street. There's a Greyfriars Inn. They've actually got a hotel up there now. Looking at this, you wouldn't think that's an expensive hotel. For tonight, that was over £200 for one room. It's Freshers Week at the university, so there's everywhere's just jam-packed. I know some people get friends coming over. Most of the students at St Andrews University are from abroad. There's not many Scottish ones. Got a nice wee place there as well. And a couple of wee bars and restaurants down there. but we are heading down this way. There is no way I could come to St Andrews and not go to this place down here. So we'll see where we end up. We're going to pass a couple of golf shops. I'm sorry if this video is a wee bit golf orientated. Golf fans, St Andrews is the place to be. I love going down to Troon when it opens, but St Andrews has got a different buzz about it, different feel. It is a home of golf. Hi. Hello. So people saying hello to me there. Very friendly. That's probably students. There's a golf shop of St Andrews and then the pro shop next to it, and we're going down to an iconic place on the right hand side. And I don't mean the golf course yet. This place is one of the best bars I've ever been in. If you're a golf fan, it's an absolute must. I cannot go in it today because I'm working, viewers. Yes, I'm actually here till 11 o'clock tonight. By the time we pack up, it's going to be after midnight leaving here, and that's if the car makes it home because it's got some issues. We'll wait and see. And so, no beers, and this is one of the best pubs you'll ever be in if you love golf. On the wall, they've got hundreds of memorabilia. I've done an RV video at St Andrews before showing you inside the pub. It's just a really, really nice bar. It's got absolute history, character, and it's a 9-iron or a pitching wedge, depending how you play it, away from the old course at St Andrews, where golf began, and where many, many people, legends of the game, have won the Open. We'll go around there in a wee minute, okay? The place I'm talking about is just on the right hand side here. I wish I had time to go in, have a wee pint, or even just a wee coke. I don't even have time for that. I need to get back to the night market, and we'll show you that at the end. If you want to see a wee bit of the night market, a wee bit of the vibes. And yeah, I probably need to get something to eat as well. Fish and chip shop round the corner, that's probably the place to go as well. Right, let me show you where I am. There's lots of nice wee kind of bed and breakfast stuff around here, and this place is probably the most famous here. They've got outdoor seating. It's just full of tourists really in the summer, to be honest with you. But if you're ever coming to play the old course, St Andrews, you'll find it's full of American tourists and people from all over the world in here. It's a great atmosphere. It's one of those type of places when you walk in and you just can spend an hour looking at all the stuff on the walls, all the pictures. It's pretty cool. It's a Dunvegan. There we go, the Dunvegan St Andrews. It literally, I've seen on YouTube, I mentioned this before in our video, there's a couple of videos on YouTube where you'll see people hitting shots over the building there on the 18th green. Possibly Aaron Ells might have done it once. I think there's an Australian guy, a tourist, who's a really good player, but he's playing off scratch or one, and he hit a shot over here about midnight. Probably illegal, but it's a good video. So this is it in here, and got some really cool stuff on the walls in here. Claret Jug restaurant as well, obviously, and all the stuff on the walls of previous visitors, but there's some really famous people up here as well, even before you go in. Amazing. That's the Women's Open winner, and she actually stayed. We've got a hotel above here. Stacey Lewis, she actually stayed in this hotel years ago when she actually won it. Most of the golfers don't stay in the hotels around there, they maybe hire accommodation, like big villas and stuff like that. There's obviously the Swilcan Bridge, classic. There we go. Some famous people up here as well. I've got my glasses on so I can't really see the pictures that clearly. Clint Eastwood up there, but I think. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, it's just absolute class place. Dennis Taylor up there as well. Somebody from the Golf Channel up there as well. Some iconic people up there, eh? Neil Armstrong, who walked on the moon, is up there as well. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Cracking me bar in there, look, it's always busy. All the stuff up on the walls in here. Oh, they've got the golf on. Told you, it's one of the places where you always see the golf on. And then they've got the wee Open Golf Championship. What a cool bar, look at the ceiling. Amazing. If you're a golf fan, you'll love it. The wee Claret Jug restaurants through there. The hotel's up the stairs. I've stayed here before. They've actually got accommodation just across the road, self-catering accommodation. It's like an overspill from the hotel. and it's pretty decent if you're on a golf trip. It can sleep maybe 7-8 people. I think it was just above there. It's round about here anyway. And when I did say we're about a 9 iron away from the 18th hole, I'm not exaggerating, okay? I think I maybe got the position wrong of where the shot was taken. It might have been taken from here. But let's head round. I did promise you a spectacular ending. How nice is it here, eh? We're down quite close to the beach and the seafront here. St Andrews, what a class place if you love golf. Now, we're going to go round the corner, and unlike many courses throughout the world, let's say Augusta, people think the Masters is the best major. No chance. The golf major that's the best by a mile is the Open Championship, not the British Open. It's the Open, the original one, okay? Where else can you just walk round here and walk on to the green where Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, Bobby Locke, famous players, Nick Faldo, finished their rounds and won the Open. Look at this. Quite a few bars and restaurants here next to the old course as well. That's the 17th, one of the hardest holes in golf, just down there as well. And look at this, we're down at the 18th, the Valley of Sin there. And they remember when Constantino Rocca hold his putt for a playoff against John Daly, but John Daly beat him to win the Open. Two-time major champion, John Daly. He's a bit of a character, isn't he? But look at this, absolutely amazing. Where else can you just stand and just watch people coming up the 18th in the most famous golf course in the world? There is no better ending in the channel than this one. I don't care where I've been, there's no better ending than this one. It's absolutely spectacular. I wish I was just having a wee putt there. Doesn't look that difficult, the 18th green, does it? It's pretty straightforward, you think? It's quite a good finishing hole, but at the same point for the professionals now, they can almost drive this hole, most of them. Here's this guy hitting his wheel out, let's see how he does. Getting live golf on the channel as well, what a bonus. If you're new to the channel, hit the wee subscribe button, it's absolutely free. Looks good. Oh, nice, eh? Look at that, he's getting a wee round of applause from the crowd here. Absolutely amazing. This guy here, let's see how he gets on. Okay, he's doing a wee bump and run. Oh, spin. Beautiful. They're good players. I can tell already by their technique. They're pretty good, a lot better than me. Okay, there we are. There's the old course to tell the distance where a lot of the players stay during the Golf Open Championship. What a place. Steeped in history, can't beat it. Okay, I won't get any views this video, but that's one of my favourite videos I've ever done on the channel. I wish I was stopping for a wee pint in Dunvegan. Absolutely classic. Jack Nicklaus finished his golf career on that hole. I was listening to a documentary on Radio Scotland the other day from the famous commentator and writer Renton Laidlaw. They were going through his life, and he was the last one, I think, to interview Jack Nicklaus for Radio Scotland when he played his final hole. He just missed the cut, I think, by one shot. And Sevy's played there, one, Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods. Did I forget to mention Tiger Woods? Best player of all time, him and Nicklaus. Hard to pick between the two of them, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you watching to the end. I need to go and get my dinner and head back to work now. And we'll see the next one from somewhere else. Nothing will beat that ending. The 18th hole at the old course. Nothing will beat it. Promise you. Okay, I've just finished off at the wee night market. Nice wee vibe in here, a lot of interesting stalls. This is the place to go for vintage clothing online. Check out Depop next door.